Hey guys, what's up? It's KOKOStern with Why You Should, and today I want to talk about a specific condition that I'm at right now, which is absolutely a wonderful state that I realized years and years ago, and have managed to maintain for years right now, and it has a lot to do with health. Now, I don't want to be a preacher. I am one. I'm a total asshole in that sense, but I don't want to be a complete preacher in the way to tell you what to eat and tell you to go vegetarian or go vegan and eat only healthy things and don't do anything that's bad for your body and exercise and stuff like that. I am going to tell you to do that, but not to the extreme at which you think. And let me explain myself. The state that I am in right now is that I generally eat very healthy because my mother is an amazing cook and I live with my mother and she makes amazing food. And other than that, I also go to the gym 3 times a week. Now, something is really important. I hate going to the gym. I despise going to the gym. I feel like I'm wasting time, and I feel like I'm wasting money, and I feel terrible about it, and I do it like clockwork 3 times a week. And the reason is because it's really, really important. And I'm really forcing myself here because I don't do too much at the gym. I could just go running, and that would be sufficient to what I'm doing in the gym. And running doesn't cost money along the streets. Obviously, it's not there isn't air conditioning outside, and if there's rain, there's a problem. But basically, I don't have to go to the gym. I do it for a simple reason that it really forces me to go. It forces me to actually do something, leave the house and go exercise at a specific place. It's sort of a structure that you have to go. And also, it's money that comes out of my account. It's my money. And if I don't go, I'm wasting money. So those things are sufficient enough for me to go and do this thing that I absolutely despise. And also, the fact that it is really, really important and healthy for me to do this. Now, I go to the gym 3 times a week, pretty much like clockwork. And I very, very much try not to miss that. And I eat generally healthy because of my mother and the fact that she cooks and she's an amazing cook. But I also eat a ton of crap. I eat so much tasty things and chocolate. And I actually eat a lot of meals throughout the day. I don't eat one huge meal. I don't like being incredibly full. I eat small things here and there. And after every small thing that I eat, which could be 6, 7, 8 times a day that I eat something here, something there, or even more than that, I eat something sweet. I have to eat something sweet after everything, like a little bit of chocolate, or that type of chocolate, or a little bit of something sweet that's, I don't know, whatever it may be. And that comes out to a lot of sweet things that, it's just, they're not entirely healthy for you. It's just eating a ton of chocolate and stuff like that. And I'm still really skinny. Okay, I am really, really skinny. I'm not muscular. I'm a little bit muscular, but not really. I'm kind of skinny, basically. And I can eat whatever I want and I still stay skinny. And that's because I go to the gym 3 times a week. And this is something that I realized years and years ago. That it's actually a known fact that people kind of shrug off for some reason. And that is that muscle burns more fat throughout the day by just sitting there. Much more so than fat. So if you don't have to be muscular, but if you're lean, let's say, if you're generally healthy, then you just burn a lot more fat during the day by not doing anything, by sitting on your ass, than people who are a lot fatter. And I'm not entirely sure of this figure, so don't quote me on this. Don't yell at me at this, but you could check this online. I think that it's muscle burns 10 times as much fat, 10 times as much calories throughout the day than fat. Which means that if I have, that's not a correct way of saying it, but if I have a kilo of muscle and you have a kilo of fat, and you have 10 kilos of fat, we burn the same amount of energy. Which is insane if you think about it. So, no matter what state you are in, no matter how, if you're fatter or generally not in good health and stuff like that, if you go to the gym and work out and eat very healthy without eating anything sweet, and go into this regime, into this really strict diet for, say, 3 months or 6 months, which is a long amount of time, but then you get generally healthy and lean and have muscles, after that, you could actually go back to the eating habits you had beforehand, unless they're really terrible, but you can generally go back to the eating habits you had before and still maintain your current weight, your current being healthy. Which is freaking awesome. If you think about that, that's just awesome. You just have to get pretty healthy and pretty muscular, not insanely muscular like I am right now, which isn't much. And from there, you could just eat whatever the hell you want forever. Isn't that awesome? Doesn't that blow your mind? Because I'm not sure if it's entirely true, but that's pretty true. And it doesn't require you to eat insanely healthy and exercise 15 times a day or something like that. It's just generally not be terrible, and you can still eat a ton of sweet things and still, eat a bag of potato chips for no freaking reason because you feel like it. And that's fine, and I do that on occasion. I eat whatever the hell I want, and I still stay healthy because I go to the gym 3 times a week right now just to maintain my figure. And that's it. I actually go to the gym more so than maintaining my figures because I know it's healthy, also because of my condition, which is a chronic pain disease that just it helps to exercise and stuff like that. But just generally be healthy. It really freaking helps. And for a lot of people there's a lot of people in the state of being socially awkward and being at home and playing a lot of video games and being kind of fat. And that's a state that a lot of people are in. And forcing yourself, you have to just punch yourself in the face and force yourself. I can only try and motivate you that it's not that hard. I can't convince you of anything. I can try and motivate, and I'm not going to do the effort for you. The effort is still on you. But it's once you get past that barrier, it's really not that difficult. You go to the gym 3 times a week, and you're going to be fine with that. And also going to the gym, speaking with trainers, speaking with other people, they can really help get people out of their shells of being socially awkward. And it's just something that you could do it's just going to work. Just talk to people. You're in the gym. You eventually will talk to people because using the things in the gym, it just happens, okay? And I just believe everybody should do this because it's really not hard to do. And then you're awesome. Then you're just fine, right? I don't know, that's just a notion that I have. And good luck with that, right? Just get out of your house, go to the gym 3 times a week. It'll force you to get healthy. And it sounds horrible, and a lot of people have the notion of, I don't want to be a drone, and I want to pay money to walk in place and stuff like that. And it's partially true, but there's a lot of good in it. There's a lot of good in it. It forces you to get out of the house. It forces you to do that, and even forces you to socialize at times. So I highly recommend it. And obviously find the cheapest gym you can because these things can cost a lot of money. And that's it. That's all I have to say for today. Be healthy, man. It's easy. It's really not that hard, generally speaking, right? Okay. Thank you for watching Why You Should, and I will see you guys next time.